Hi, we're My Passion, and you're watching Hot Topic EU. Hi, we're My Passion, and you're watching Hot Topic EU.
Hey.
Can we do it one more time?
Yes, do
I was
one more.
laughing.
Come on,
I had him staring at the back like...
Go.
You can't say go, I was just going to start. Hi, we're My Passion, and you're watching Hot Topic EU.
Hey.
So you're nominated for Best British Newcomer at the Kerrang Awards. How did that feel? Did that change you at all as a band, or?
I think when we were nominated for Best British Newcomer last year, it was a really great feeling for us. Like, it was sort of like a bit like being accepted by the world around you, which is really cool. And it's sort of like a bit of a reward for all the hard work that we've been doing like over the years. So yeah, it was really cool, and we got to meet a lot of like-minded and like amazing people as well. So it was really good fun, and something that I think we've all dreamed of doing, and like a place we've all wanted to go since we were little kids. So
it's kind of like the party to sort of celebrate all the work we've done, all that hard work, and then it was sort of the acknowledgement of my passion out in the wider world and into like the public consciousness. That is a pretty good feeling, and yeah, pretty wild party. And we got to meet some of our heroes, like guys in Prodigy. There's guys from Slipknot there.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
I think
I am Fred Durst's pissy hand.
I think my career is building up to meeting Fred Durst. I think everything really hit home when it's like, I'm in the same toilet as Fred Durst, urinating next to him. Like, I've hit it. And it's just gone up from there. Compared to Kerrang Tour was one of the best things we've ever done. It was just everything was realised then. We were like, wow, there's 3,000 people coming to see us and they're loving it. It was just amazing.
We always had the dream that our music would like appeal to a lot of people. So we weren't sure what to. We knew it'd be good on the Kerrang Tour and the response would be good, but we didn't know it'd be that good. It really was like amazing. Every night there wasn't a bad night. It was kind of every night people being won over. They were coming in expecting one thing, and obviously we gave them a lot more than they were expecting, and that really helped us, I think.
Playing to the big crowds is like something we've always wanted to do as well, and it's not often you get that opportunity early on to play to so many people. So I think doing that made us feel great, like playing to all those people.
Yeah, so it's like every night there we broke our own record for the number of people we played to. So it was like kept like doubling almost every night. So it's been pretty crazy.
Talk a bit about your style. All right.
Cool.
Certainly something. It's certainly something worth mentioning. How would you describe it?
You described it as something hilarious the other day on that Form Spring or whatever it was.
Yeah,
like
I can't remember that
Victorian
now.
gangster gentleman. Gone crazy.
Yeah, the style was mixed up, just like our music. So it's, you know, there's a dark edge to it. So it's like a bit like Gothic gangsters, pretty much.
Sort of looks back and looks forward, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's
both futuristic and
historic
at the same time. You know, I suppose it's sort of something I'm interested in. Is, you know, I'm into clothes, I'm into feeling and looking good, hopefully, you know, and then experimenting with that. So it's the same with music and everything we do. It's it's all followed through, and it isn't overly thought. It's thought about, but it's not in a contrived way. It's kind of you know, a natural thing that comes from influences and looking good, and you know, the music's a bit dark, but it's also a bit bright and flamboyant. You know, so it's capturing a little bit of that in the appearance as well. And it's I think it's just a bit about being, you know, there's so many bands that you can go out and watch, and they do look like your best mate, and you know, they do look like, you know, Joe next door, and it's kind of about sort of, again, my passion being a bit different to that.
Taking people to a different place as well.
Yeah.
It's about continuity as well. Like if we don't write this music, the music that we write and that we love, and we put so much effort into, to then go on stage and not make an impact there as well. We want to make that full impact, so people think, wow, they look good, their music's great. Well, that's what I hope people think. They look there, and they've got the merch that goes with that as well, and it's like a big package. And if you get that, then it's really good to latch on to.
It's a strong identity, isn't it? It means you won't be forgotten as well.
And there's like, I think a lot, like we're very different on stage to how we are as individual people really. We're not big, arrogant, egotistical people, but on stage we're quite like sort of big stage personas and stuff, and it's a good way of separating that as well, if you see what I mean. So it's a good way of bringing on that persona, getting all dressed up and ready.
Yeah, it's like a preparation for when we go on stage, so we're just sort of, it's like a routine and sort of like, you know...
It's like bandaging your hands before you box.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say about bandaging and boxing and all that.
You got to do it really.
Montage. It's like a montage in a movie. Where it's like,
when we went to see bands when we were younger, it's kind of, I don't know, you want to, even whatever age you are, it doesn't matter, you want to come out and think, shit, I wish I could do that, you know, and we are making music and we are musicians. We're in a position to experiment with the way we look and, you know, we're performers, and, you know, it would be a waste to, you know, turn up in in the stuff we, you know, get out of bed in, you know.
We grew up watching live videos of like Bowie and all the like, and The Cure and stuff, all bands where like Bowie having like 10 outfit changes in a gig, do you know what I mean? Which is like, just
can be
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but we grew up with that, like, and just thinking, you know, how big that looks on stage and how like much impact that has and stuff, and really wanting to have that sort of impact ourselves.
There's even bands like The Prodigy and stuff. You don't think of them as kind of a fashion band, you know, like as in appearance based, but it's pretty, you know, it's a pretty strong appearance that they've got. It's quite punky, and it sort of crosses over. They mix up a lot of different styles and the way they look as well, you know. And I think early on, with Keith when he came out, and he was pretty distinctive looking, you know, and a lot of people remembered him for that, you know. And it sort of it all fitted with what they were doing. It's kind of like, you know, where we see ourselves is kind of a bit separated from a lot of what everyone else is doing. The same with the music, and it's kind of, we're our own thing, and it's our own sound and our own.
Whereabouts you guys shop for your clothes, apart from Hot Topic?
Everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah, you can't shop in just one place, because then you'd look like Top Man, or, you know, wherever you're going, you know. It's kind of, that's part of it. It's the same with saying you can't listen to just metal or just punk all the time. Yeah. You know, so it's sort of, if you think about it a bit like that, kind of with clothes, it kind of puts it into perspective a little bit. So we pick things up in all strange, random places, you know.
Little shops in the middle of nowhere and
charity shops.
Yeah,
charity shops are good. Vintage shops.
Shoulder pads, like these ones. Get them anywhere.
Anywhere this day and age.
It's just a clash of styles and, you know, combination of things from, you know, the last 100 years pretty much. Yeah, we haven't gone so far back that we're wearing big curly wigs yet.
Not
but,
like
you know,
yet.
There's so many looks and appearances to sort of experiment with, and it's the same with music. That's how I think of it.
Obviously, we've made mistakes in the past.
Yeah, that's the thing with clothes. You know, there's a fine line. I think
that's why those programs exist, where it's like what to wear and what not to wear.
Yeah, but there's a fine line between cool and not cool, and you have to really push it, and then.
I think it's confidence, really.
Yeah.
If you walk out wearing something ridiculous, if you're confident.
Sometimes you still look ridiculous.
Yeah, sometimes.
And we've all done it, so it's all good.
Some more than others.
It's part of the fun. Thanks for watching. We've been My Passion. You can check out our My Passion Fashion on mypassionfashion.co.uk, or our exclusive items on Hot Topic EU. Is that right?